Good evening one more time, everybody. I want to appreciate all of you. Welcome, Madam Informa. Mr. Ikechukwu, welcome, sir. Madam Khadija, welcome, sir. Mr. Murphy, good evening. Welcome, sir. Mr. Toyi, welcome, sir. I want to appreciate everybody for being so consistent. Today is the last day. But like I said, it is not the last day for the whole training. The other part of the training, like I told you, since the second day of the advanced or the beginners class, that the other part of the training will be starting from Monday 30th, and it will surely end on when 13th of September. What's the cost for this advanced class? The cost for this training is 10,000 naira. The cost for this training, I repeat, is what? 10,000 naira. Just tonight, I'll be dropping the account details after I drop all the videos and the rest of it on the platform. Plus, if you make your payments, I can assure you that you'll be added to the advanced class immediately. Please, I want you to put your mind at rest. I understand there are a whole lot of criminals online and all of that, but God will never make me tarnish my image. Never. I have been doing this for long. If, for instance, one has been doing some fraudulent act and one has been involved in things like that, I am so sure that this will not be on. Are you with me? This is what I do. So please, have it. Just put your mind at rest. There's nothing like scamming or whatever. No, that's far from it. Are you with me? If you have my number, you can even call me. My number will be displayed there, added to the advanced class and the account details. You can make calls. You can confirm. Check my name online. Check everything. You will see me. Some of the advanced class students that are presently in the class, some of them have even sent friend requests to me already. Are you with me? So please put your mind at rest. So that is that. So what do you think we are doing for today? Being the last day. I gave you some things to download, and it happens to be that investing.com is part of those things I told you to download. It's very obvious that investing.com is part of those things I told you to download. I also told you to download my FS book. I also told you to download Forex Factory. And like I said, I will not be talking about TradingView because TradingView will be done the first day of the advanced class. Are you with me? TradingView will be done first day of the advanced class. Now, support and resistance. Support and resistance is not something I can say I'll do today, but I can assure you that support and resistance will be done the second day of the advanced class. Do you know the beauty about the advanced class? You are having the full PDF for the training. Are you with me? You're having the full PDF for the training. So let me start with the first one. The first one I'd like to talk about tonight is what they call my FX book. Right here on Google, you can just come to Google and type my FX book. Once you type my FX book, then once this appears, click on the first one. Once you click on the first one on my FX book, you notice that something will appear. You observe that something will appear. What is appearing? My fxbook.com. Before I even start with my FX book, what is my FX book? What's the function? My FX book is simply a site that you can use to manage your trade. Are you with me? My FX book is a site you can use to manage your trade. You know, the reason why people always have failed accounts in Forex is because they don't know how to manage their trades. Are you with me? They don't know how to manage their trade. So what do? Come over to home. Once you come to home, scroll down, go to Forex Calculator. If you go to Forex Calculator, just go straight to position size calculator. Let me repeat the process again so that it will be clear. I said, come to home, go to Forex Calculator, then come to come to what they call it, position size calculator. Once you click on position size calculator, then you see position size calculator appearing in full. Now, some people sent me some messages today. Is this the site? Is this that? Now, once that appears, you will see underneath, you see continue to my FSB. I always tell some people something. It's not even compulsory you have the app on your phone. As far as you have Chrome or Mozilla or whatever you have on your device, just access my my FSB on Chrome or the browser you're using on your phone. Once you do that, this will appear. Once it appears, you will see it full like this. Then by the side of it, you see some other things that are added to my Facebook. Look at this place. Sign up or sign in. Yes, you don't need to sign up or you don't need to sign in. If you want to sign up, no wahala. Of course, when you sign up, they always send notifications to you, newsletters, and all of that. But I have never even signed up for once. What I'm concerned here with is how do I calculate the amount I have? Let's see who's in the house. Let's say Mr. Kolawole. Let's say Mr. Kolawole. Now, the man wants to make a calculation on $1,000. Let's say Mr. Kolawole has $1,000 in his account. And the man is like, I have $1,000. How do I manage this $1,000? Very simple. The man can come here and type account size. He comes here and type account size. He put $1,000. Really does that. Let's say the man wants to take a ratio. The man wants to take a ratio of percentage of 2. What that means is he wants to reach that account based on 2 or 3%. Let's say 3%. Now, the man is looking onto using 50 pips. He does that. Then the man clicks on calculate. Once this man clicks on calculate, he should scroll down. Underneath, this man will see $30 and he will see sizing, which is a lot size. Yes, I know that what I've done, everybody will say, what is special about what he has done? It's a simple mathematics now. Let me even show you how it is a simple mathematics. You can just come here. According to BODMAS we were told that if you have 3% of 1,000 naira, the normal mathematics we did in our basic level, if you have 3% of $1,000, 3% is 3/100 times $1,000. Once this is done, zeros cancel zeros. So 3 times 10 is what? That's $30. Yes, what has Mr. Gospel done that is so spectacular? But should I tell you something that will shock you? It will not be so easy for you to calculate your lot size. Because coming to this region, the advantage of my FSB is that you would know the amount you are risking in the forex market, 1. 2, you will know the lot size you are using. Look at it. For you to reach 30% out of 33% out of $1,000, you have a lot size of 0.06. Are you with me? Now let's go back to my screen. If what that means is if you make such risk, then it is clear that from $1,000, you can either profit $30. You can either profit $30 or you can lose $30. I repeat, you can either profit $30 or you can what? You can lose $30. Now, do your mathematics very well. If you profit $30, it means that you are having $1,030. It means that what? You are having $1,030. If you have $1,030, it means that if you take this risk, it means that mathematically you're having a loss of what? Minus 30 from 1,000, which is what? $970. Class, I can assure you that if, for instance, Mr. Murphy should lose that trade, The man has nothing to worry about. He still has a balance of what? $970, which he can still risk in the market. Somebody who is even losing every day, you are losing $30 from 1,000, you are losing $30, $30, $30, is even far better than someone that can burn $1,000 in 2 days. Out of all what you are losing, I can assure you that if you know the right strategy to use, you will always win. That advanced class I'm telling you about, there are strategies I'll teach you. I'll teach you up to 9, 10 strategies. Out of that 10 strategies, you will have 3, 4 that works for you. In fact, in the last day, I'll be asking you, Mr. Murphy, which strategy works for you? Bollinger Bands. Mr. Wogu or Festus, which strategy works for you? The man will say Ichimoku Kinku or Ichimoku's Cloud. Madam so and so, which strategy works for you? Madi. Mr. Blah blah blah, which strategy works for you? Williams percent ratio. Are you with me? So all these patterns, you must be able, if your strategies are right, you cannot burn your account like that. I'm sure of. That I'm very sure of. Are you with me? So let's proceed. The next phase I'd like to talk about is investing.com. Investing.com. Just come here and type investing.com. www.investing.com. Once that is done, you will see, investing.com is part of what I told you to download. Once that is done, you see a site appearing. Do you know why I love investing.com? Aside from you are coming here to news trade, you meet other successful traders that I can share your idea with. On investing.com, I was even fortunate to meet 3 people from US. The only reason why we didn't really cling more was that those people were willing to sell their robot for $4,000 then. Do you know what $4,000 means? We are talking about 10 million or 9 million. Make money, buy my time. So now, on the first of the things I'm talking about, in this, it is forest news. You come to con news. Dollar has gone up. So since it has gone, it's a good analysis on my screen. Yeah, that you can now say that for a currency pair, like, let me clear my screen. I want to show you something tonight. For a currency pair like USD/JPY, if dollar has gone up, it means that you should buy these markets. It means that what? You should buy these markets. Now, I will prove to you that I'm not lying. Just give me a minute. Let me finish what I'm telling you. How people news trade and win serious money. If you buy these markets, then the other side, where dollar is not the base currency, rather is the quote currency, for instance, GBP, USD, GBP, USD. What do you do in this case? You can now sell. Do you know why you are selling? Because it is a vice versa thing. Do you know why you are selling? Because it is a vice versa thing. If you mistakenly go and buy when the USD is on the other side, you are in your state. Are you with me? You are already on your own. You should reverse it. Sometimes when I trade, it's very funny. I can trade something like this. Do you know what it means? If dollar is buying, on the other side, dollar is selling. And I'll make my profit once. Are you with me? Now, let's now see if truly this pattern I've used, according to that news, is right. Do you know what you do? Now go to back to investing.com. I'm news trading, Now go to technical, go to summary. Once you go to summary, this is not the place I want to come to. Okay. Once you go to summary, okay, I'm happy about what I've seen. Oh, Jesus, this is so beautiful. Class, for you see what news trading means. So, see a good example of news trading. Class, do you remember what I said previously? Look at my screen, so I will not say this man has lied or he has done Ojoro. If 4 hours ago was exactly 4 p.m., I saw that news 10 minutes ago, dollar jumps. I now say USD JPY is supposed to buy or USD CHF, because USD is the first currency pair on that side too. USD CHF is supposed to buy. I saw that news 10 minutes ago. CHF is supposed to buy and USD JPY is supposed to buy. Look at it, class. So sell. GPP is supposed to say. I saw that news 10 hours ago. I said 10 hours ago, 4 hours ago. Class, if I enter that market, oh my Lord, my God, the bastard profit I would have made. Let's now go to our technical analysis for you to say I'm not lying. We said USD CHF is what on a buy and USD JPY is on a buy. Class, what's this? USD JPY. USD JPY has the strong sell. He had the strong sell. He had the strong sell. Finally, what did he land with? It landed with a buy. USD CHF had the strong sell. It was neutral. It was a buy. It was a buy, which is also a proof. Let's look for another currency pair that has USD. Oh, just look at this. Just look at this. USD card. It has a strong buy. 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 Pure buy. Let's go to GPP USD. You know, I told you GPP USD will be a sell. GPP USD on my analysis, a sell, a strong sell, a strong sell, a strong sell. Let's look at where USD is also having a sell. A sell, a sell, a sell, neutral. Let's look for USD on the other side, class. NZD USD. A neutral, strong sell, neutral. Let's look at another one again. Oh, that's all. You can see that this is what news trading is all about. Are you with me? When you hear people say news trading, they go into another strategy, they confuse themselves. This is exactly what news trading is all about. Are you with me? So sometimes I can just go to the market 10 minutes ago, dollar goes down. Immediately, I check the chart, I'm actually on my way. I can just give you like 50 pips. 50 pips on $1,000, or maybe for instance, we have 50 pips on $5,000. You know what that means? That is massive. For instance, we have $10,000 in first market, 50 pips, they're a big board. I once told you on day 2. The next one I would like to talk about is forex factory. Let's say something about investing.com. Another advantage is that you can also check the number of pips you are assigned to for weeks. I repeat, you can also check the number of pips you are assigned to for weeks. How? Just come here, go to Mozilla, just come to choose, come over here, click on forex volatility. Once you click on forex volatility, you will see forex volatility calculator. Look at AUD card. Now, for that week, this CHF, you have 81. How on earth 200 pips? Are you doing? Look at the percentages assigned to it. Look at the percentages to this. So this is another thing. Do you know that it also has lots? Is it like what I'll trade you? You have GPP USD, GPP. Just look at that, class. Look at that. Look at that. For you to see, I am not lying. Let me put it on 1 hour time frame. Can you see this? Can you see this? Can you see this, class? Please let me take this to note. Class, you know I told you something that a news came into the market, and the news that came into the market was around 4 p.m. Hello, class. Hello, who is there in the house? I want somebody to respond. Hello, class. Look at it. I need somebody to read the time for me. Mr. Murphy, please.
We are together.
Okay, thank you, sir. Mr. Murphy. Mr. Murphy, are you there?
Yes, I can hear you.
Mr. Murphy, please, can you help me read the time on that chart where I placed my cursor?
Okay, let me check for the cursor. I can't see the cursor. Where's the cursor?
No, look at the time
let me
under.
see.
There's a time under.
The crusher is
2021.
down.
Okay, on the 25th of August, 2021.
25th of August.
1600.
Yes.
Okay. You know what? Take your readings. Hold on, sir. Take your readings from here. Take your readings from here. Mr. Murphy, are you with me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Take your readings from there. Take your readings.
Is it on the blue line?
No. Not as in tell me the date. Sorry, if I said reading, sorry. Tell me the date and the time.
The date there is 26th of August 2021, and the time is 000.
The time is
I
4
don't know if
p.m.
I'm
The time
okay.
was
Yes,
4 p.m.
4
Class,
p.m.
can you
Yes.
see that? If you look at that chart, let me, I'm coming. Just give me a minute. There's an arrow chart here. I don't know where it is now. Class, if you look at this place from here down, you will notice that the cell actually took place from here down. Can you see it? You notice that the cell actually took place from here down. Now, let us measure that cell. There's a tool they use for measuring. Yeah. Okay, that's the tool. Let's measure how much you could have made from here to here. Class, you see that 61 on top? That's 61 pips. Are you with me? That's what you could have made for that period of time. Are you with me? When that news came into the market. Are you with me? You see all these things that are displaying? These are symbols that the market is running. All those red, green, blah, blah, blah. It is a sign that what the market is running. Are you with me, class? So that is that. That is that. So let's proceed to the last one. The last one for today will be my forexbook.com. Those were the things I told you to download. My forexbook.com. On my forexbook.com. Oh, sorry. I said my forexbook.com. Forex Factory. Forex Factory. Forex Factory is actually a place whereby you can get live news. Are you with me? Headlines. You can get headlines, live news, and it can tell you what is happening. Like that period that it was December, you will see news, bank holiday. What bank holiday means that period, there's actually a break for that time. Now, if you click on Forex Factory, once you click on Forex Factory, another thing will appear again. Look at it. The only reason why I use this Forex Factory is to get headlines. German GFK consumer climate, and you see this private loans in Europe, natural gas storage in USD, unemployment claims. This one is always in the United States. I've noticed it. It is always the United States. There's no time I'll not see headlines, unemployment claims. You can even click on it and read more. For those who that love reading and all of that, you can click on it and read more. If you don't click on it, you can come down and see news. Look at good monthly charts. If we close the monthly year, blah, blah, blah. So a few days later with a short position established, these are, in fact, you can even get people here that all these people you see, they are people that have years experience in forex trading. Are you think? These people you see, they are people that have what? Years experience in forex trading. Look, someone asked a question. Please, when do we know when the market is ranging or consolidating? And what are we expected to do as a trader? Well, you asked a very good question. Oh, some people have dropped some questions here. Okay. I think I'm even through with my forexbook.com. Now, I want to start permitting questions. I want to start permitting questions because everything on my forexbook.com is very similar to what you have on investing.com. Somebody asked a wonderful question, Mr. Felix. The man said, please, when do we know when the market is ranging or consolidating? And what are we expected to do as a trader? Well, if the market is consolidating, Mr. Felix, should I surprise you tonight? You can still trade a consolidating market. And even when the market is trading, if you feel you want to stay off the market good, you can stay off. But if you still want to profit in it, you can. I can only tell you there is a strategy you use. I will tell you tonight. It is Bollinger Bands. But the thing is, Bollinger Bands, everybody is a teacher on YouTube. Even including me. Everybody is a teacher on YouTube. But, sir, in the advanced class, I will tell you a logic. I will tell you a logic you use to trade Bollinger Bands. And even in that consolidating market, you are making your profit steadily. Should I tell you something that will surprise the class? In the robots I designed, because I love, and Bollinger Bands is wonderful. Bollinger Bands is even part of what I used in one of my designs in the robots. So Bollinger Band, you can use it successfully. I'm not saying Bollinger Band is the only thing. You can use it in the ranging market. There's another question here. Please, sir. Okay, this one is down. Okay. What are we? Okay, I've answered the man. So please start asking your questions. You all have 9 minutes. We all have 9 minutes here. Please start asking your questions. Start asking your questions. We all have 9 minutes. Please start asking your questions. I'm through with class. Mr. Murphy, is there no question for me today?
Okay. No, not really, sir.
Okay.
I'm enjoying your class. It's making sense to me.
Thank you so much, sir. I sincerely appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. And the beautiful thing about it, if you know you don't understand, just rewatch the videos. And you always get it here. Yes, Mr. Aruna, do you want to say something? You've unmuted yourself.
Anyway, I came late.
Okay, no problem.
I came late to the class.
No problem.
So I'll just download it and go through it again.
There's no problem. There's no problem. Is there any other question again?
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Madam Khadija, Madam Ifoma, any question? Okay. Okay, someone wants to ask a question. Mr. Felix, unmute yourself here.
Yeah, thank you very much. Once again, I want to thank you for the all-encompassing lecture you've been giving us. I'll be following up from day one to this very moment.
Oh,
It's
thank
been
you, sir.
awesome, if you ask me. Yes, thank you very much, and God
Thank
will
you so
bless you.
much, sir. Amen.
Please,
God bless you,
the
sir.
question I want to ask is, what is the difference between the binary trading and forex? The
Okay.
binary trading and forex, and if there is any difference, but what is the difference? Let me know the difference, please.
The binary trading you see is just more or less like somebody who is trading higher currencies. Are you with me? And even aside you trading higher currencies, it's just like when you talk about stocks, CFD, commodity, so on and so forth. Are you with me? Those are meant for people, maybe if they have larger capital, they want to boost their earning. And indeed, hello, sir. The same strategy you will use for all these things I'll be teaching in the advanced classes, what you can also use in binary. Are you with me? The same strategy which I'm using is also what you use in binary. Most of the students I even teach, to even surprise you, they don't even trade for spares. There are people that you go into binary trading, they trade for stocks, they trade commodity, they trade CFD, they trade all sorts. And the same strategy is working for all of them. Are you with me? So there's no much difference in it, sir. If you know a strategy and a pattern used in trading, then you are good to go. Sir.
Okay, but again, for the robot you created, is this strictly for the forex, or
no,
you can also
it's for
apply it
for all. I've test run it. It's just that I'm back testing it seriously. I told myself that if there's anything I'm selling out to people, the robots I'm selling is not for people even in the advanced class. It's for, I made the Facebook advert myself to target you people. So I'm still going to target another set of people on that. I think. Besides, that robot can go for all. I've back tested it myself. Are you with me? The only reason why I am still back testing it is, when you are giving out something to people, you have to be very sure of what you are giving out. Are you with me? Because I've heard some people saying that robots have expiring dates. Robots, I don't know if you know about this. Some people will be saying robots has expiring date and go blah blah blah. So I'm trying to work on all those things. I want to be sure if I'm giving out a robot, the license is for life. I will not sell out a robot to somebody and the person come and meet me in a year time and we say, I've just by your robot failed. No, I don't want bad news. So that's that.
So the robot, let me get it clear, please. The robot we are talking about, is it the one that is connected to VPS, the VPS robot?
This one I designed, sir. It's different entirely. Are you with me? It's different entirely. It's not connected to VPS.
Okay, because the one I've seen, the robot I've seen, the one they use for binary, is more like semi-automated. It's semi-automated. You look at the market, you analyze the market, you look
No,
at
no,
the
no, no.
direction, you look
The
at the trend
robot
of the
I'm
market
designing, sir,
from
is
the
not
higher time frame down to
semi-automated.
the lower time frame.
If you,
Then you activate the robot, and the robot puts you in profit. You take your profit. It's more
no,
like
no, no, no,
scalping.
no, no. That's not a
It's
robot.
more like scalping. So I don't know if that is
That's
how
not a
this
robot. Do
very
you know
one
what a
works,
robot
or
is?
this board, the one you created,
Do you know what a robot is, sir?
works, analyze the market
Uh,
and picks
let
trade.
me explain to you. You have
I
taken me
don't
to the
know.
story
I
of
don't really
robots.
know.
Let
I'm
me just you a
seeing
bit.
only.
Let me tell you what a
Yeah.
robot is. A robot is an expert advisor that when you design, it will enter the market when it is supposed to go in. And the robot will exit the market if there's any bad signal. And let me tell you something that will shock you about this robot I designed. When Friday comes, when it looks like, Fridays, normally you don't have open positions on Fridays. When Friday comes, what will the robot do? The robot will find a way to close all your existing trades so that it doesn't go into the next week. When it goes into the next week, swap fee will come into it. Are you with me? So this is the robot I'm designing. The robot only taking entry trades Mondays to Wednesdays. When Thursday comes, it doesn't take any trade. It's working upon those trades that are on. Then when Friday comes, it's fine. For instance, if you are on a profit on a trade, it will close that trade automatically. Why? Because it is on a Friday. Do you get the logic? So that's the robot I'm designing. That is not a robot. That is still a manual way of trading. A robot that you stick there. No, you don't need to analyze markets. You have fixed the robot. You have automated it. It should do the work. You only just to go in the evening and take your profits. Are you with me? So that's that. So is that clear, sir? Mr. Murphy? Abi Mr. I don't know he's talking to me again. Mr. Aruna, is
Very
that clear?
clear, very clear.
Okay, okay, okay. All right. Mr. Festus, is that clear to you, sir?
Very clear, sir. Very clear.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Mr. Gosper.
Yes, I'm with you, sir.
Hello?
Yes, I'm with you, sir.
Can you quickly distinguish for us the difference between scaling and twin trade?
Scaling or scalping?
Scalping, sorry, scalping and
Okay,
twin
God
trade.
bless you, sir. I was even supposed to teach you twin trading. Twin trading is maybe, for instance, you have an open position of, you have a lot size of 0.06. Maybe you have $6,000 in your account. Then you can twin trade out. You can take two trades, like two of it, 0.03, 0.03, and on that same trade, both of them will have a chart. I don't know how to explain it. Don't worry, in the advanced class, I'll explain it more. I promise you. When both of them have a chart, if the first trade hits the first take profit, you have a $3 in your account. If the second trade now goes up and hits the second trade up, which is above, you have a $6 in your account. In other words, twin trading, if you are twin trading, you can make $9 from a $300 account when you twin trade. Scalping, what's scalping? Because of time, scalping is when, for instance, a trader sees that he's in profit and maybe he's not patient enough to wait for the take profit. What will the trader do? The trader will close that trade in profits. The trader what? Close that trade in profit. Don't worry. In the advanced class, you enjoy more of all these things because in the advanced class, there'll be more time. There'll be more time to do all of these things. I'm very sure of that.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
Sir.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome, sir. You're welcome, sir. Thank you very much, class. I sincerely appreciate everybody. Thank you very, very, very much. What's the difference between okay, I've answered this question. Do you use currency? Do you use I can't see your question. No, time is almost going. Oh, sorry. I never need we have question. Do you use currency strength meter? Yes, of course you can. There's no problem about that. You can. All right, class. I will drop the account details on the platform. So that once you make your payments, I will add you to the advanced class. Thank you very much, everybody. God bless you all. I appreciate you. See you in the advanced class. Bye for now. Bye.
Class